Hello, my name is Cadet Kim, and I shall be presenting to you the mobile application and why it is the best form of recruitment available to us. Alright, now if you look at this chart, it shows that the apps actually dominate the mobile web versus the actual internet on the mobile devices. Mobile app usage actually outweighs the mobile web usage by a large percentage. Over 80% of time spent on the mobile devices are actually based on apps and not the web, the internet itself. And in 2013, 80% of time spent on the mobile devices were actually done on apps versus 20%. In 2014, that increased to 86% spent on mobile device is actually applications, mobile applications, versus now 14%, which is the mobile web. And we have over 5 billion mobile phone users out in the world, and 1.5 billion of those users are actually smartphone users. And we have a growing rate of 1 million per day across the globe. And now in this next chart, we are shown the percentage of time spent on media versus the percent of advertising spending in the year 2013 in the United States. The mobile application market has the least amount of advertisement spending in there compared to any of the other forms of media. It encourages more people to use mobile applications versus the other forms of media, and because there's less advertisement and less commercials in mobile applications, and so people are more drawn to that. And approximately 2 hours and 90 minutes a day are spent on mobile applications by an average individual in the world, and approximately 1 billion applications are downloaded monthly across the entire globe. In this next chart, it shows in the year 2011, 47% of United States household were watching television, while 8% were on mobile devices. In 2015, the percentage of people who use television in the United States dropped to 37%, while the mobile device users tripled to 24%. And these results can be seen in many large prominent companies today, such as Facebook. 2.5 million users increase was shown from the year 2012 from January to June. That is, in a half a year, Facebook had 2.5 million users increase thanks to them releasing their mobile application. And then 56 million user increase was shown in the February to March in Asia of this year alone, because people are having easier access to their Facebook accounts with the Facebook mobile application. It's right there on hand, and they're more likely to be connected with their friends and families, and it encourages them just to download the application and use it. ESPN is also a great example. It's available to 93 million homes across the United States, and people can't just carry around a television when they want to keep in touch with their favorite sports teams. However, with the use of a mobile application, they allow their customers to keep in touch with what is happening with their teams, their favorite sports, and an average of 1.3 billion minutes per month is spent on just following the sports news, and 55% of traffic is exclusively by this mobile app device for ESPN. Thanks to the mobile application, people have been notified to LeBron James announcing that he was leaving Miami Heat. Approximately 6.5 million people in the United States received this notification on their mobile device and were able to keep updated on the latest information. The ESPN logo has also become more easily recognizable thanks to the fact that the mobile application device allows people who previously could not easily have access to sports on television now can track the information on their mobile devices. Some of the benefits of mobile application devices is the fact that it's easily accessible to people and it's continuously updated. The latest information is put on these mobile application devices and notifies the users right away. It is connected to social media as well. So people may share this information that they believe that their friends or families are currently unaware of, and allows them to keep them updated as well. Mobile applications also include other forms of marketing, such as videos and information of events that people may be interested in. And this allows everyone to see additional, more informative forms of media that they could not have access to prior to mobile applications.
Design. Now, the cost of the application can range from $10,000 to around $30,000. This all depends on the sort of licensing you use to use the app, whether or not we're using websites like Facebook or Twitter, and getting those licenses so those interfaces will be compatible with the app will also depend on the price. This will also cause a range for how long it will take to create the application, somewhere from 4 to 5 months, more likely measured in weeks. Also, licensing with companies like Apple, Android, the different iOS software, and Microsoft software can also change the sort of pricing we're looking at for this sort of product. The goal. Now, the goal is to make the website easy to navigate and user-friendly. The biggest problem with a lot of Army websites, such as AKO and other websites of that sort, is that they have very little revisit value and they're not easy to navigate. Very few people choose to go on those websites voluntarily, but more out of necessity because that is what the Army is using at the time. But there are many civilian websites that are very easy to navigate, and if we can get this application to resemble some of those sites, the revisit value will be better, and people will be more willing to visit the site and actually happy to do so, or at least it'll be easy for them to do so. Now, we want the website to have sort of a draw to it. I know when I was doing the ROTC process or the application process, I had to go to the Cadet portal. I was going to all these different places to do my application, to start my job MERB, and I want that to be consolidated. That's another point of the app, is to make everything consolidated, therefore the process is easier. So in each page or each part of the app, we want to have a begin process or start here button, so that anyone who's interested enough while they're reading about the app or reading about something related to ROTC can immediately start the process. Maybe we can connect the application actually to Cadet Portal or connect it to another way so that you can begin your application through the website. Design. We want to have drop-down menus on every tab so that we can display all the information available. Another issue I experienced when I was joining ROTC is that I didn't even know about the ROTC program or any of the scholarships until I was 18 years old. And I wanted to join the military until I was about 15. So we need to make sure that everyone is aware of all the avenues of approach of joining the military, whether they would like to enlist, or they'd like to do warrant, or they'd like to do contracting with the military, or even if they want to choose the ROTC route. We just want to make sure that people who want to serve know how they can serve and don't think there's only enlisting or only aware of ROTC. We want people to be aware of all the ways to join the Army and join the different branches of the military. Also, with the drop-down menus, you want to show the commissioning process, how to start the process, and all the schools that have ROTC programs. There are a lot of students that are attending colleges that have ROTC programs and honestly have no clue that they exist. Another part that we'd like to incorporate is that a lot of students don't know much about the branches in the Army. We talk about which branch we'd like to join as ROTC cadets, but we don't know much about it other than what we've heard or what we've seen online. If we could have testimony from second lieutenants in each branch, that would be the best influence on cadets in how to join, or which branch to join and which branch interests them. Because they're talking to second lieutenants, or at least hearing from second lieutenants who've been in their exact same position and maybe even in the same position at their same school. And that sort of influence and that sort of relation to someone in the same position will definitely help the process of joining ROTC and definitely giving you a better idea of what you're getting involved in. Education. Now, we want to have one page that definitely compares the benefits of ROTC versus the benefits of not joining ROTC. And the biggest part of that should be a in-state or out-of-state tuition calculator, or even just a tuition calculator in general to show what the cost of college can be in life. And it's a very large cost, and many students aren't aware of that. And if ROTC can help them with that, they may be more inclined to join the program. Not to join the program simply for monetary benefits, but maybe someone who is going to enlist or someone who is on the edge about joining the military is not pushed over to that side of wanting to join it. And you may be even attracting STEM students and other majors who are very intelligent but need a way to pay for school, and this is a great way to attract those students also.
My name is Cadet Rouse, and today I will be briefing you on the features of the Going Gold mobile application. This mobile application will have 8 tiles on the home screen. Each tile will have several options to help prospective cadets learn about the benefits of joining a senior ROTC program, as well as the various scholarship options, ways to join, and jobs that can be obtained through the program. The first tile is labeled About ROTC. Here viewers can learn about what the ROTC program consists of, who can join, such as the option of going to CIET, joining while serving in the National Guard or the United States Army Reserve, how to join as an incoming freshman, and the benefits of being a simultaneous membership program cadet. How ROTC sets students up for success and the benefits of active duty, United States Army Reserve, and National Guard, as well as search for schools with ROTC programs and obtain point of contact information. The second tile is the financial aspect of ROTC, including scholarship opportunities, SMP benefits, what you can expect to make after commissioning, and how ROTC helps you pay for your education. The third tile introduces viewers to the different branches of the Army. In this section of the application, you can find information and talent management videos about each branch, and also participate in an aptitude test which will give visitors an idea of which branch suits them the best. The fourth tile is called Path to Success. Here we have testimonies of current officers and how ROTC shaped their careers. Links to biographies of notable ROTC graduates, as well as the Army values and warrior ethos, which shows what it means to live life as a soldier. The fifth tile encompasses training in ROTC programs across the nation. It will include videos of ROTC training, videos and descriptions of different specialty schools ROTC offers, such as Airborne, Air Assault, Ranger, CTLT, Cult, and more, and also what to expect at CIET and CLC. The sixth tile is the game tile. This includes a military trivia game that quizzes users on rank structure, weapons, acronyms, uniform wear, Army values, and more. Not only is this a fun and interactive way to keep people returning to the mobile application, but including a game will also mean that the Going Gold app shows up on the gaming page when accessing the application store. The seventh tile is for news and events. Here they will find new changes in ROTC, as well as storyboards of events cadets across the country are participating in, such possibilities including summaries of CULP trips, airborne school training, local recruiting events, Ranger Challenge competitions, and other exciting events ROTC cadets are participating in. The last tile is the Connect tile. This is a place where users can access a forum in order to ask questions of current cadets, officers, recruiters, and/or the cadre at each ROTC program. They can find links to ROTC social media sites, as well as browse a compiled list of frequently asked questions. Through the Going Gold mobile app, users will find information on every aspect of joining a senior ROTC program. The Going Gold application makes it easy to see the benefits that the program has to offer.
Hi, my name is Cadet Monahan, and I'll be going over expected outcomes and prospect experience. This app, as previously stated, would have multiple tabs that contain links or actual information about ROTC, ROTC graduates, and information on demand through people who could answer these questions in a short amount of time. This would increase ROTC applications and would also reach a physically shy audience for people that nowadays do not have time or would not want to go down to see someone in person at a recruiting office. It would also be an easy way to market other ROTC and Army products, whether it be scholarships, jobs, or anything of that nature. This app would also increase the influence by word of mouth and by people posting about it and rating it on app stores, would increases the Army's influence through mainstream media. This app, being very simple with multiple tabs, would be very efficient for anybody to gain information that they did not have and would provide information that they need through its easily used, friendly navigation system. This information and different inspiring videos would make people want to join the Army or ROTC in general. People, as I previously said, could rate and review the application on different app sites, which then, after being rated well, could appear at the top of the charts. Now, these people would download it just to see what it is, and if they choose to have notifications show up, the app would push information towards them that otherwise would not be found. People could also share this through social media, Facebook or Twitter, and after making an account through it, which could also increase their information through mail or email, would be privacy protected. Hashtag learn before you serve. This could be a name for our product and a way to identify it from others. Also, hashtags are a way to get information out easily and for people to find it easily on social media. Our product could go in depth about benefits of ROTC and the difference between joining ROTC and enlisting in the Army. Also, infographics and gifographics are a useful tool, very eye-catching and easily understood when breaking down pertinent information. These pictures also can be shareable through social media. With these two ways, among others, we can share this information to many people easily through different types of social media, which is generally the way people receive their information nowadays.
So to summarize why we chose the mobile application device as the best means of recruiting new people into the ROTC program is that it's one of the newest forms of communication within our generation. It allows the people to get in touch with each other quicker, spreading information much more easier and updated, possibly allowing people who did not know what their options were previously to now understand better that they have this option available to them. It allows for them to notify their family and friends, and if they themselves do not wish to, but they know that one of their friends or family members choose to go into the military, they can present this option with them and let them decide if they want to enlist or actually become a cadet and later on commission as an officer. The mobile application device is the fastest growing form of social media in this generation, and it allows for new people who wish to find out information to be less intimidated by our recruiters and more likely to search for the information on their own when they have easy access to it on their phone.
To sum up the design portion, our biggest goal is to make an app that is easy to navigate, user-friendly, information-filled, and has high revisit value. The biggest part of that is user-friendly and have high revisit value. Most Army websites are incredibly informational. The biggest problem is that most people do not know how to navigate them, so they have no access to that information. Now, what's the point of you can have all the information in the world, but if you can't access it, then there's no point. So we want to have the information and have it easy to access for people that have never navigated Army websites. And for people that are interested in becoming cadets, they have not before navigated Army websites. We also want to have high revisit value. So not the sort of application you check once and it never changes and you never look at it again. We want to have it evolving with the year. We want to have spring deadlines, fall deadlines, summer deadlines, even dates for which to apply to take PT tests to get ready for things, and maybe an action plan as to how to join ROTC and what dates they need to be getting things done by every year so that the cadets can see, or potential cadets can see what's in their future. Another thing with this is we want to make sure that people who want to be cadets are aware of that avenue of approach. Like I said before, I didn't know about the opportunity to become a cadet until I was 18. I wish I had known about it, and I'm happy I did find out about it and was able to take advantage of the opportunity, but I would have been very disheartened had I found out about the opportunity after the fact. So there are people that want to join the military but aren't aware of certain things like how to become an officer or what a warrant officer is or how to enlist, and we just need to make sure that everyone is aware of all the opportunities. Now, the most popular one is enlisting, but most people aren't even aware there are other ways to join the military besides that. So all in all, our biggest goal is to educate people as much as we can on how to become a cadet and when to become a cadet, and also to create an avenue of approach and a way to approach the military that is both friendly, information-filled, and evolving with the year.
Overall, the functions included in the Going Gold mobile application will help prospective cadets determine what a senior ROTC program consists of and how it will benefit them throughout college and far beyond. The application will provide users with the resources to locate and contact an ROTC program at the school of their choosing, as well as keeping them up to date on what ROTC programs across the nation are currently engaged in. The interactive trivia game and the up-to-date news sources will give users a reason to revisit the application frequently. The Going Gold mobile application is a convenient way for prospective cadets to take all of the ROTC information home in their pockets and have every aspect of ROTC displayed for them to share with their family and friends. Joining ROTC is a big decision, and we want to assist them every step of the way by using the Going Gold mobile application as a way to facilitate the dispersion of information and connect them with the point of contact in order for them to take the next step towards becoming a commissioned officer in the United States Army.
Looking into the future, we can guarantee Army ROTC's launch into the mobile enterprise through the use of a mobile application. This mobile application will keep the Army mainstream, increase ROTC applicants from specific target groups, create a growing community of prospective officers, and best of all, keep all parties engaged and informed about ROTC and the Army profession.